Alright guys, so we got an issue with this truck this morning. The start already sounds funky on it. I'm not a big fan of the start on this truck, but she always starts. But she's been doing weak stuff and acting funny from time to time. So I brought the alternator in and I had my guy spin it and he said it's fine, but it still isn't right. And this morning it wasn't charging. I had a cigarette lighter deal that told me voltage and it didn't look right. So if you come over here and look at the digital multimeter. All right, so I got it hooked to the battery right here and I have it hooked to the back post to the threads of the bolts with a little alligator clamp. So we're showing battery voltage at 12.5. Now I'm gonna go start it. This should drop about a volt for the glow plugs and then fire up. We're gonna see if she's recharging. Recharging should be on these trucks 13.8 to 14.2 on average, but you should be right around or above 14. Alright, so it should drop a volt with the glow plugs. And she's already warm, so we're gonna crank up. So as you can see, we hardly even building up the battery voltage we lost. So something is not charging. So we were looking for shorts. I tried checking this out, and this wasn't doing anything. But it appears that the plate that the bolt for the charging plug on the back where our alligator clamp is hooked is got a bad connection to the alternator. The wire is tight. You can't move it left or right, so it's not spinning. But when you jiggle it, look at this. Now we back to battery voltage. So I'm gonna just push a little fine on this wire. And she's gonna go right up to 14. So that's 14.3 and she's happy there. You let go, and it's dropping the battery voltage. You put a little bind on it, 14.2. Get y'all some better audio. So what that's telling me is the plate in the back where this wire bolts to, that goes into the inside of the alternator, is flexing and it's connecting or disconnecting. And when we drive in the truck, the issue we would have is on idle it would do fine. When you would start driving it and things would start, the motor would start torquing, and as you're accelerating and all that, you would start to see in the cab the battery light would flash intermittently, just kind of come on sporadically. And so I think this wiggle right here, and can you see that? That little bit of wiggle is making and breaking the connection inside the alternator. Now you guys also got to remember, you can't get gorilla crazy with these things. You snug them up because you can break that contact, but there's something going on with this contact. And I think when we spun this alternator at the alternator shop, he had a good connection on it, but now we can see that when we wiggle that, it's showing up on the voltage. So a little something you can check on your trucks. Just a little short for this morning. Thought it would be interesting for you guys. Hope that helps you with something on your truck. Hit us up in the comments, let us know what we're doing wrong. And other than that, we'll see y'all on the next one.